Hello, everybody, anybody, nobody. Welcome back to Scadarp's Quickies. Yes, I'm going to continue talking like this for the entire... No, that would be... I mean, not only would that be super annoying to do, it'd be super annoying to hear, and I'm pretty sure would negatively affect my performance. Oh, dang it. Of playing this game. Luckily we get a little bit... This is the one that the rear portal really sucks for. Oh, there's those Porygon fucks. I know they're gonna fuck me up. Guarantee if we die in this episode, it's because of the Porygon fucks. Guarantee it. They're very hard to dodge. You have to like keep a constant eye out because they spawn in nice and quiet all by themselves, and then bam, right there. Look, see, and they come back. They keep heat seeking you. Stupid Porygon. Be a better Pokemon. Actually, I don't know how good or bad Porygon is. We're gonna get on the other side of this here. I never used Porygon because I think... Oh, he almost hit me again. I forgot to watch him spawn in. It was a mistake coming on this side. We're gonna try and hop over to the other side. Yo, if the Porygon dude doesn't kill me this episode, I would be... Well, we just killed him again. Maybe I got used to his sneaky, sly, underhanded tactics. He's the Porygon is fake news. Alright, we did good though. We did good. We beat that first try. That took me a lot of tries on Windows. On Windows. Alright. What is the next level? Yeah, I mean, look, I've gotten as far, even further than this on Windows. I told you, I've been practicing every single freaking night. Every single freaking night. And it's paying off, because it took me like... it took me like 5 days to get through this, essentially, before. Or all these levels on Windows. And I've done it in one night of recording, essentially. And you gotta remember, these are Scadarplee's Quickies. If I recorded my Windows, that would have been full-on Let's Plays, which this is not a Let's Play, because I'm not committing to anything. Just want to make that clear. Maybe that's a non-committal gamer. That should have been what? I mean, I guess I've somewhat committed to... Oh, what did we have to get? 500,000? I don't like this one. It was too hard. We're on a pill again, though. If I just make noises with my mouth, I can say that I'm not... There's no silence. But yet... I can focus more on the game. It's a loophole. It's a really shitty loophole because no one wants to hear beep beep boop boop a bunch of times. Unless you're watching the Ni no Kuni Let's Play. Which honestly, it may be on death's door. Maybe on death's door. And I really am sad about that because I don't want to make a habit of abandoning Let's Plays, because I hate when YouTubers abandon Let's Plays that I'm watching. But so I don't know. Give it a couple. Maybe I just have to do it off camera and it won't be so bad. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait for people's comments and see if they wanna. If they even care if I finish it. Oh my god, I used the bomb and I still died. Because I looked at my score. Why did I look at my score? Rule number 1 in this game, don't look at your fucking score. Sorry, don't look at your frickin' score. For frickin' heck's sake. For real though, I would have had that if I didn't look at my score. That's unfortunate. I do kind of like the idea of the Titans though. I wish when the Titans broke up they gave you geomes, like the stage right. Oh, I guess it does give you geomes. Never mind. Don't listen to what. Don't listen to me. They clearly give you geomes. You know, that is one thing that I learned while playing on Windows though, is listen for that dude to say super state. At least I believe that's what he's saying. Because that basically means to look for the dots. So that you can get a power up. I don't know what else he would be saying if he wasn't saying super state. I guess you could be like super skate. Super... Yeah, it's pretty much steak or state, so I'm gonna go with state. Quick, name your favorite state. I'm gonna guess and say it's your home state. Although, who? Let me know in the comments. Who has the capitals memorized? Got a super state. This time we didn't die. Alright, we got that level complete. My favorite state? I don't know. It's tough to say. Tough to say. I haven't been to enough states, I think, to say. Out of the states I've been to, I mean, both Virginia and New York are not too bad. They had different positives and negatives. Like, for example, in Virginia, one thing that I didn't like was that it's not that you can't own a lockpick set, but basically, and I think they're one of the only few states that is like this. But basically, it's innocent, or it's guilty until proven innocent if you are caught with a lockpick set, basically. If I understand it correctly. You don't need to have a license, but it's like you should have a good reason for owning a lockpick set, basically. The evidence is on you to provide that you had good intentions with it, I guess, if you're ever, like, I don't know. I suppose maybe if you had them in your car and you were pulled over with them. I don't know the exact circumstance in which you would need to defend it. And if I have that principle wrong, let me know. But I believe there's like a special like Latin name for it. Holy Jesus, there's a lot of enemies. There's a special like legal name for it. I think prima facie, I believe. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. That's how I read it anyway. Where in New York you can just own a lockpick set. That was one of the first things I did when I moved back to New York, was because I was watching the YouTuber Bosnian Bill. He kind of got me into lockpicking. I don't want to say into lockpicking. I'm really shitty at lockpicking. But I've watched quite a few of his videos. At the very least, I learned a lot about locks. You know, you could say. I would check out his channel. It's pretty interesting. At the very least, like, it's eye-opening how easy somebody with some practice can open common locks. Like, I think most people are aware of this, but if you're not, master locks are absolute garbage. If you're trying to protect something you actually care about, any petty thief basically can break into a master lock, I would say. I mean, or they'll cut it, but they do make locks that you can't cut easily. Granted, those locks are like $100, if $100 plus. But you know, if it's something you actually care about and want to keep secure, you know, I'm sure that money is well worth it. I don't think we're gonna get this. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I'm trying. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Luckily, there was just a fuck ton of enemies. Sorry, a frick ton of enemies right there at the end. I don't remember why I started talking about... Oh, right, the differences between New York and... another thing that I liked about Virginia is that there was way less cops. So for like example, I would drive to New York to visit my parents, and it's a 12-hour drive from the two distances I was driving, and I wouldn't see a single cop driving through, you know, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, hit New York, I'd see like 5 cops. You know, I mean, I guess one thing you can like, okay, look, I'm not against cops, but like you could argue like, oh, you know, it's making New York safer, but they're not. Okay, they have potential to be making them safer. The problem is 95% of the time, those that I see those cops, they're pulling over speeders. They're pulling over speeders, and it's like, do you have something better to be doing than pulling people going over 8 miles an hour? Like, I just, you know, I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, blah blah blah, like it's gonna get political, but like, I don't know. Speeding is, and the problem is New York, its speed limits are very low compared to, say, Virginia. Like Virginia, in areas of Virginia, there's places where you can do, the speed limit's 80. You're not going to see that in New York. Straight up, you're just not going to see it in New York. I would have loved to get that super state. You know, that being, and this maybe is too political, especially with 3 minutes left in this episode, but I am a supporter of body cams. You know, it's not that cops, you know, should have to do their job while being filmed constantly. It's just that I've seen enough bad cops, and unfortunately, the bad cops, I think, spoiled a bunch. You know, if you wanna hate me for that, you know, that's, you know, you're a public servant. You know, I think that you're a public servant. Wow, we have to get a fucking million points. Jesus. I told you this virus type enemy will really fuck your day up. Anyway, that's probably too political for this episode. And if I ever do get any more popular on YouTube, it's probably going to come back to bite me. I don't know, maybe by then, you know, who knows, like, how many YouTubers have I gone back and watched their first videos? Not many. I normally would find, like I would see a video I like by them, subscribe, and watch their newer stuff. Unless I'm, like, really, like, trying hard to find something to watch. Like, well, I went back for Game Grumps. I went back for... Oh my god. I went back for a couple others. It's kind of hard to think of them at the moment. I watched, I know... oh, Casually Explained. I went back and watched his older videos. That dude's funny as poop. And poop's pretty funny. Alright. We're gonna give this level one more try, and then, I gotta follow my own advice and go after the blobular creatures. And get these super states. Super states and blobular creatures are important. Go after the blobules. I have no idea. I do wish that, I mean, maybe the creators did name them. I wish they would have shown. This is the one game I'd be curious to know what they named. I mean, they obviously named them because in programming they're assigned some variable or class or I don't know, function, something to that effect. They have some sort of name, even if it's just the letter Z. Can I get to that super state? I don't know if I can. No, I can't. I did want to do it to get the missiles. Trying to keep the bubbles in check, but they're fighting me. Oh, you know what might be a good idea? To not use magnet on this one. It's probably not necessary. Somehow we eked out 1.5 million at the end there. I thought we were gonna have like another 900,000 run. All right, well, 271 on the leaderboard. Anyway, hopefully, look, I know I got a little bit of political. Just keep it civil if that's where we're going with this. Keep it civil. That's all I ask. Anyway, thanks for watching Scadarp's Quickies. I'm gonna go to bed. You know, whatever time. I hope, you know, whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you join me for the next ones. Peace.